This is my largest terrarium. I have other terrariums, but none of them are quite as large. That's probably my biggest one before it. Yeah, that's not even... I'll have to put them next to each other, just to see how big the new one is. And, pencil. I have a pencil somewhere. Here's a pencil. A pencil. My biggest and my second biggest terrarium. So it's gigantic. I'll put this other terrarium back. But yeah, here's my biggest terrarium. And today is a special day for it because it is just a bit over maybe like a week and a half old by now. And today I finally got a bunch of the not really insects, but hexapods and isopods. The hexapods are springtails. And I finally put them in here. But, you know, they're pretty small, so you can't really see them right now. So pretty much the plants I have in here, so there's that little plant and another little cut of it over there that I have in all of my terrariums. It's kind of like a little, it's kind of like, you know how artists have a certain style? That's what I like to do for terrariums. There's probably so many better examples of that, but yeah. Also some grass. I didn't put too much of these normal plants in here because they're from outside, even though they've been separated from nature, like the outside world for months. They've been in terrariums their entire little plant lives. You know, you just can't be too safe. I also have some white Fittonia, some white Fittonia, as well as some red Fittonia in here. I actually have a pothos leaf. I balanced against this. I don't think it's going to survive, but the other ones maybe. I actually spread out some of the white monstera over here. Maybe someday, not monstera, Fittonia. I'm gonna try to make little Fittonia hybrids, pink ones. And then I also have this monstera in here, and it's pretty much just like a little tropical jungle, but it's kind of room temperature instead of tropical, but it works. And as for the bugs, I'm gonna see if I can find one. They are pretty small. They're not the isopods. Gosh, they're so little teeny tiny. The springtails. Gosh, it is so hard to focus. I can't. Oh, close. The little white dot is a springtail, but they are so little. Yeah, he's moving. You can look up an image of a springtail if you want to see what they look like, because this isn't working because I have a little iPhone camera. There's also some dairy cow isopods in here, which are like normal roly-polies, but they have white and gray, kind of blackish, maybe even a little bit of beige and yellows, just mottled everywhere like a cow. They even have browns, not really browns, but beige and yellow, so brown cows, I guess. And I see some in here. There's 10 in here, and I've seen at least 2 in this little area, where the dirt piles up on some of the white Fittonia. It's a really cool little place, but there's none right now. They really like to burrow, so that's why you can't see them. Actually, a little bit bigger than normal roly-polies. A normal roly-poly would be like maybe 5/5 to 2/3 the size of these guys. I actually also have some mushrooms in here because this thing went very long without having any isopods or springtails. So mushrooms started growing, and that's why isopods and springtails are important. The reason it took so long is because shipping kept getting delayed. But they finally got here today, and I have my little springtails and isopods in here. Oh yeah, and I also have this wood. So yeah.